Good morning and welcome to Ma'am Talks. I'm Kathy.
I'm Anna.
And I'm Jan.
And today we're going to be discussing the best and worst topics for small talk, or as I call it, chit-chatting.
I'm not good.
Chit-chat.
Idle chit-chat.
I'm not good with the small talk. You walk into a
I get so
party.
nervous.
Yeah. So let's start with the best. What are some of the best topics for
What do most
conversation?
people go to? Oh, did you notice that it rained
Yeah,
yesterday?
weather.
Oh, it's beautiful outside.
Weather.
Yes.
Another one could be, did you watch The Bachelor tonight? Arts and entertainment.
Did you watch the debate?
Have you seen any good movies? Right? Mm-hmm. What else?
How are the kids?
Yeah, family. Well, news, any kind of news, which is on 24/7, but people can talk about the news where most people can chat about that. And sports. And that's, mostly you'll hear the guys kind of talking about it. But several women friends I have know more about sports than the guys.
It is amazing to me how a man brings up the word, basketball or baseball, and all of a sudden that's it. They're the best of friends.
Yeah.
They can talk for hours. Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I can't do that with sewing. No, I can't.
No, you cannot.
I can't mention needlepoint and everybody starts talking.
No. Work, that can be a fun topic. Depending what
It
your
always
job
was
is.
for
Yeah,
us.
we always had a
Yes,
fun time
but
talking
we
about it.
work together.
Right.
But if you go to, a big event where you don't know anybody, you just can't start talking.
No, but you can say, "Oh, so what kind of work do you do?"
what do you do?
And then
That
it might
is
be
true.
intriguing. And what do you do? And it's like, "Oh, we don't do anything. We're retired." Although we are busier than we've ever been.
True that.
True.
True. Travel.
Oh, yes.
People love to talk about travel.
yes.
I think
I
that's
love to
almost
talk about
anybody will
travel.
talk
And
about travel.
people love to listen about travel.
Yes.
All
know,
their
what you're-
adventures and
yeah.
where they've been and any recommendations. Yeah.
Celebrity gossip.
That's kind of fun. It's kind of fun.
I don't
As my
know
daughter,
any.
my daughter refers to them as her people.
For people.
But I don't know any. It's so I have nothing to contribute.
I get more intrigued by celebrities that you don't hear gossip about.
What do you mean?
Well, you've got your usual people that are, the Kardashians.
Yeah, I was
and,
thinking the
and
same.
they're the first ones that come up, right? Mm-hmm. But the people that you don't hear gossip about impresses me. Because they're staying out of that limelight and they're not getting into that little, hub.
Well, of course, that's become a business for the Kardashians.
Yeah, they're kind of doing well.
Don't they
Speaking of,
seek that gossip though?
Exactly.
oh, absolutely.
That's what they
You
do.
know?
Because it puts
Yeah.
them in the limelight.
What about hobbies?
Again,
Depends
Could
on
be
the
interesting.
hobby.
Yeah.
Could be interesting. Things you haven't heard about.
Jen, have you crocheted a blanket lately?
No, have you,
Doesn't
have you set your lens at an F-15 and shot?
But if I said, Jan, how's gardening coming?
Well,
You'd have a lot to say.
I could go on. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if the person you're talking to doesn't garden,
No, but you can figure that out by having the conversation.
that's why I'm not good at small talk.
Hometown is pretty much just talking about, where do you live and what's that like? Have you lived here? I get this all the time. Oh, are you from Southern California? And it's like, yes, I've lived here for 63 years now, my entire life. And people are blown away by that.
Okay, I don't say the number.
Oh, I don't care.
Native Californians.
Yeah,
They're hard
people,
to come
they
by.
are. And people are like, wow, you've lived. And I said, yeah, and I lived in San Fernando Valley.
Me too.
And then I lived in Santa Clarita Valley, and I still
too.
refer to
Which
San
is right
Fernando,
next to San Fernando Valley.
as the valley. The valley is San Fernando Valley.
Yep.
How about some worse? Those are easy. What are the worst
yeah.
topics to talk
Money.
about?
Oh, like
don't
money
talk
for
about
sure.
money.
Don't talk. Well, you like to talk about money.
Well, one
and-
thing is to talk about finance and investment. Another
Right.
thing is like people don't divulge their money.
Oh,
People
no.
don't talk about their money. It's so taboo.
Yeah.
Money,
Yes.
money.
Politics.
I don't
That's
want
the
to talk
worst.
about
I hate
politics.
talking about it
Yes.
because
People get very passionate and very offended, and it just people get angry. I don't like to talk.
I don't
politics.
feel I'm qualified to talk about it because I don't follow it. This probably is the first time ever I've paid attention to it. I know that sounds really funny, but it is.
Well,
No, I pay attention. I follow it, and it's a big deal in my
Yeah.
household to go and vote.
especially this year.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Religion. Shouldn't talk about religion.
Same thing. People have such strong opinions and feelings about it that it just, unless you're on the same page and you know that person is, then they can sit forever. Sex, and I know we just recently did a video about that, but that is a topic people don't talk about.
It's taboo. It's
It
like
is
money.
taboo, but sometimes I find when I try to remember who I had a conversation with about it, and I felt like it was a relief because you could talk about it and it wasn't uncomfortable or weird, and you could kind of say anything you wanted to say, but people don't talk about it.
It has to be a special friend, though. I mean, you don't just, if you
Walk up to the market.
yeah, or you don't show up at a party and say, "Hey, have you had sex lately?"
But do you think kids, the millennials, I think they're more open to talking about it than I was growing up.
Well, they sure know a lot more than I did.
Well, and
at that
we didn't
age.
talk about it. I just didn't talk about it, which was kind of a shame. But anyway,
Death.
yeah, I don't like talking about that.
No, a lot of people don't like that.
We sometimes talk
And
about.
that's a downer, let me tell you.
We sometimes talk about like what do you want to have happen after you die? Like, do you want to have a service? Do you want to be
As
buried?
if we're going to be around to know. So funny.
I've already made my requests.
That's another video you can watch.
Age and appearance.
Oh,
Age,
yeah.
I don't care. I don't mind saying my age. I don't think it's a big deal. You don't like to say your age?
I don't put it up on a billboard.
Well, I
I'm
don't
okay.
either.
I mean, it is what it is, but it's not something I want to discuss or
How
talk
come
about.
age and appearance are together on that list?
I can contact the author.
Would
and-
you take
Probably
care of that?
because I think people talk about how they look and do they appear to be the age they are? Do they appear younger? And appearance is something I can't say we don't talk about it, but it's kind of like talking about I'm this age now and I've got some
Okay,
wrinkles or
so
I've got
We just did a video on the benefits of sex, and there was a study done where people who had sex 4 times a week were found to look 7 to 12 years younger than they were. So now we go and we're in this big event and we're looking at people, and if somebody starts talking about their age and they look 7 years younger than their age, we're going to know why.
That's right.
do you have sex 4 times a week?
Or more.
Jeez.
Personal jokes.
No, personal
gossip.
gossip. So that would be like, Anna, did you hear what Jan did? So that's more like we're talking about people you know.
Jan would just tell me.
Yeah.
Offensive jokes.
They're kind of fun.
Offensive jokes, again, depending on
Depending on
the
who
group,
says them and
you
the
know.
group. Sometimes
Yeah,
they're
not
like,
you don't do that with
Yeah.
a stranger because
Then
And you
don't
got to
know.
be good at telling jokes. I mean, I forget the punchlines, and so I
I'm
don't
not
try.
good. I'm not good.
Yeah. Narrow topics. What does that mean?
Narrow topics are more like that slippery slope. Like, ooh, is it something I can talk about? You may not know.
When in doubt.
Shut
don't
your
leave it
mouth. What did you
Oh,
say?
I like that.
when in doubt, leave it out.
I like that.
Leave it out. I like that.
Okay, and past relationships.
It depends. Like, if you're talking to your friends, sometimes we joke about, we just talked about, like, we were married before, so we were talking about, like, remember when we used to
Go
so
camping,
yeah, I don't
yeah.
think that's bad to talk about.
Again, though, it all depends on the group you're with. You don't want to walk.
We've
in the
all
car and
had
say,
past
Hey,
relationships."
we've been married 17 times, and
No, but we've all had past relationships,
Yes.
and I've never run into anybody that says I don't want to talk about them. I don't think that's a.
no, I agree.
I don't think it's a problemo, is what I'm saying. So, do you have any others to add to this? Any best, worst? I can't think of anything. Oh, I know a best.
I do
know
too.
best.
Grandkids.
Yes, that's always fun.
That's
Of course,
fun.
it's fun for us. Can you imagine the people on the other side? They're going like, "Oh God, she's going to show pictures again."
Unless they
We
don't.
love it.
Some people don't have kids or grandkids, and
That's
they're not.
true. That's
The
true.
It's
dinks.
funny that we
The dinks.
all thought that
the
at the
same
same
thing.
time.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to let us know what you think is great chit chat, and don't forget to click those share and like buttons.
Be sure to subscribe to Ma'am Talks on YouTube.
And check out our website, www.mamtalks.com. And remember to keep embracing getting older with us. Bye.
Bye.